Hi, Jay Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jackson. We're at 258 East 45th Street in Panama Park, the Panama Park neighborhood in beautiful Jacksonville. It's a cloudy, rainy day today. We had some spring type storms happening and brought some tree branches down and a lot of leaves on the ground, as you can see here. And that's kind of the way things work sometimes this part of the year, but it's okay. So, East 45th Street, just thought it would be nice for you to take a quick look at what the neighborhood looks like. I know you saw kind of what it looked like coming up to the property. So here is what the neighborhood looks like, your neighbors and whatnot. And, you know, I always find it important to know exactly what you've got as far as people that are around you. I think the neighborhood's more important really in many ways than the actual house. A lot of things about a house you can change, add rooms, make rooms bigger, move bathrooms around, change the roof, change the paint, lots of things. You can't do anything about the neighborhood. The neighborhood is what it is. And so I always like to make sure that you guys get at least a look at what the neighborhood looks like. So anyway, this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath off-grade property. And off-grade means that it is not sitting on a slab. It actually has wood supports to hold the house up. You can tell that there is something like that because of the height. There's steps that have to go up to the floor. And also we have some vent openings in the area here underneath the porch that you know, you would find those only in an off-grade property. Now in Florida, a lot of the off-grade properties that you will see are put up on these like brick pillars or cement pillars. In this case it's brick, and then they put this lattice here behind it. Now in some states you won't find it like that. You'll find a poured perimeter cement foundation, but you don't really see that too much in Florida. It's either a slab or else it is going to be a you know, off grade where it's up on these pillars like this. The poured perimeter foundation is off grade too. The difference being that it doesn't have a place for the lattice. This is a vinyl siding for the siding type. I didn't see any holes or anything. It looks pretty good. Windows are newer vinyl, although the window casings look like they're original. I'm not seeing anything there that looks new as far as the casings go. And you've got some where it used to be some lead-based paint where they've scraped that a little bit and painted over it. That's why it has that funny look to it. But they didn't get everything. And any place where there's raw wood on the outside, you know that's going to end up being a problem. So you're definitely going to want to get some paint on the sills of this window here, and probably the others too if it's in one place. Usually it's more than one place, so that you don't have damage from the weather mainly. We'll be going in that back door here in a couple of minutes. There's a little shed that comes with this, I guess, but it is zip tied shut, and I'm not gonna worry about it at this point since that's the case. Backyard is not very big. A small chain link fence. One thing is interesting here though is that gate goes to this cement and then underneath the shed, and then it continues, that cement continues all the way to the back. So actually if you move this shed out of the way, you would have a really nice big driveway that you could park multiple vehicles in if that's what you wanted to do. In the back, behind the fence. All right, we got some more raw wood here in this small little window. This looks like, what is that actually? I say wood, but actually this is some kind of a metal frame, so I'm not sure exactly what that is. It doesn't look like aluminum because of the color. It's possible that it is, and that it has some kind of an anodization on it. I'm not sure. Never seen anything quite that color for a window before. It kind of looks like bronze or copper. Don't know, but it's in more than one place, so it must be the way that they made those windows. So that would be 70s single pane aluminum windows. And unfortunately, with the single pane windows, you don't get nearly the insulation. In fact, it's almost no insulation value at all whatsoever in an aluminum single pane window, which means that it's a place where water just or heat just goes in and out. Your electric bill will probably definitely be higher with that kind of window versus the double pane that you see in the rest of the house. Now, the good news is I only saw a couple of those, but you know, still that's gonna make a little bit of a difference. Now, I'm looking up at the roof, and the roof looks like it's brand new, which is beautiful. The only thing is they put a 3-tab roof on here. I don't know why they would do that these days. A architectural shingle roof is about maybe 4 cents a sheet more expensive, 4 cents, which equates to $100 or something like that for the whole roof added price. And the roof in Florida especially is going to last substantially longer. That's unfortunate. You know, roof that's a 3-tab roof that's got a 30-year warranty in Florida, unfortunately, will probably not make it past 15. And there's just nothing you can do about that, because what happens is that the tabs, if you look, you'll see that there's a little rectangular pieces that stick down, and where the lines are in that, the wind is able to get up underneath there and basically tear pieces off. That's the reason. Versus an architectural roof, which is like what the neighbor has over there, and that there are no separate pieces. It's all one big sheet, so there's no place for the wind to grab and cause a problem. Now you got a really nice big air compressor here. Looks like it's brand new with a new cage. Maybe not a brand new cage because there's a little bit of rust, but it's a newer cage, if nothing. But this definitely looks like a brand new air compressor. Really good size too for the size of the house. I noticed that there's some holes in the vinyl as we were walking around. Depending on the kind of loan you get, they might expect the holes to be corrected, filled, patched, or those pieces of vinyl replaced before they would provide a loan financing for the home. I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to be the case, but it's possible, just, you know, so you're aware. Fortunately, though, this kind of vinyl siding is very inexpensive and easy to install, so probably, you know, for a couple of holes that I saw, maybe $150 total repair cost. Not bad. All right, so that's the outside. We're going to go ahead and head on in. I'm going to actually open this up here, and then we'll get a look at the inside of this house.